enough souls to level up though, so we'll do that first.
Hello my friends, and welcome back. As you can see, we're still standing where we were at the end of last episode. We just got done learning Havel a lesson about being rude, disrespect. We took out the Hydra out here. We took out the Black Hydra in Ash Lake. And now it is time to make our way into Sin's Fortress. We've got some proper armor now. We're feeling good. Or, since we're here, you know what? Since we're here, we're actually going to go ahead and fight a boss. I think we might have enough souls to level up though, so we'll do that first. But I think that there's an extra boss that we can go ahead and take out along the way. And why not? Why not? It's a simple enough boss. We're going to need, well, we don't need, but we're going to summon someone for it to make our lives a little easier. I finally got you, you little bastard. I've been missing that guy forever. Got him now. Crystal lizards only get away for so long. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and summon someone to fight this boss with us because we ourselves do not necessarily have a huge amount of means to fight at long range. And they have a lot more than we do. And so we'll take advantage of that. And it gives us a good opportunity to kind of go through a little bit more of the Darkroot Gardens and kind of check the place out a little bit more. We don't have to go back down to the area where the Hydra is. Not right now, anyway. We will. We'll be doing that soon enough. But for right now, we're just going to do some simple things. And we're going to go ahead and go through the Darkroot Garden. Our boy Andre just hammering away. We do have enough. Hell yeah. Alright. This is a pretty simple boss fight that's more or less optional. We don't really need to fight them, but we're going to. It's extra souls. Extra souls that could translate into a level up, honestly. And if it translates to a level up, then, hey, that ain't gonna be too bad. Our energy, our stamina bar has officially overtaken our health bar. That's what happens when you do absolutely nothing to level up your health. And just focus entirely on your stamina. So technically speaking, the boss that we're about to fight, anybody can fight them pretty much at any time. Carbo. I forgot. There's a bonfire up here, so we'll be able to fix it. I forgot I want to reverse my hollowing so that I can do the thing. But yeah, provided your hollowing is reversed, pretty much anyone can go and fight this boss at pretty much any time. And if you summon the right phantom, this boss is cake. It's a pretty easy boss, and it's an easy, a lot of easy souls early on, if you decide to do that. Plus, there's not really a whole lot of reasons to not come to this place, honestly. We'll go ahead and choke down one of these snacks right here, so we can reverse our hollowing. We haven't kindled this bonfire yet. Let's go ahead and do that while we're here. We're going to want to get 3 liquid humanities in us. There's one of them. And there's 2 of them. Well, 2 and then 3. We're already not hollow, so it'd be great if we press the right buttons at the right times. Go ahead and kindle this. We don't necessarily need it kindled at the moment, but we will. Are we like Roasting our leg up here. Oh, dude, there it is. Roast that leg. Throw that leg up on the fire. We're eating hollow legs today. Alright, we don't necessarily need that bonfire to be kindled right now, but we will at some point want it to be kindled, so having it kindled right now is not a bad thing. And I guess we'll fight these guys. You see that? That poise? That's what poise does. Makes it so that you don't get like slapped out of your attacks every single time reliably. So here we go. This here tree dies. You can get rid of it. Get it out of the way. We don't need it. And then we got this guy down here. They're a pretty solid. I shouldn't say a good source, but they are a solid source of green blossoms. Getting that grass. You can see the tree is moving. That's how you know you can take the tree out. It's trying to face us. I don't think the trees really do anything to you. But, you know, there's no harm in taking them out anyway. There's also some big boys around here. In the vicinity somewhere. And, they'll hurt you. They'll bring the pain. A little bit. Here's one of them. We're gonna go ahead and... Oh, we don't get no... We're gonna fight him. Watch out for that Wrath of the Gods action. Oh, Jesus. We just got one-shotted by a fucking Vagrant. I ain't never seen a Vagrant before. That was cool. Whoa. So what a Vagrant is well, it's that thing that just like yeeted us to the afterlife. But what a Vagrant does is it shows up if somebody drops an item and leaves it there, and that item stays there for like a long enough time. There's a chance that a Vagrant can spawn in another world. And I don't remember exactly what the prerequisites for the Red Phantom Vagrants are. But you get stuff for killing him, obviously. But obviously we didn't kill him. He fucked us up. I've been playing Dark Souls a pretty long time, and I've never seen one. The odds of seeing them is obviously pretty rare. But, like, I don't know if I can really emphasize exactly how rare, due to the fact that that is the first one I've ever seen. Ever. Like, astonishing. Like, yeah, it's inconvenient that it killed me, but, like, it's cool that I've seen it, you know? It's cool that it showed up. It showed up for our playthrough, so you guys all got to see what a Vagrant is, which is awesome. And, see, here, I'm over here worried about that big guy. Little did I know, right around the damn corner, we had some more serious things to worry about, huh? Alright, we'll go ahead and speedy run our way up here. Pick up our stuff right when we're getting ready to fight this guy. I don't think the Vagrant's still going to be there. Again, watch out for the Wrath of the Gods from that guy. And there it is, the Wolf Ring. You'll notice, familiar territory. We've been able to see that item for a little while. We've finally gotten around to getting it. The Wolf Ring gives you poise, if I'm not mistaken. That's what it does in Dark Souls 3. What does it do here? Yeah. Holy crap. Dude, we can just poise through everything with that ring. We got another big guy. Ain't too worried about him. They're intimidating, and the fact that they have Wrath of the Gods is a cause for concern, but like actually fighting them isn't the worst thing ever. These guys apparently have some like the worst aim ever. Get that green blossom. They more or less reminded me that this is over here. Soul of a Green Knight, or Green Knight. Proud Knight. And it's probably pretty safe to assume that that water is death. I can't say for 100% certainty, but pretty safe to assume so. So that seems to be all that's over here. There's a couple of big guys and a couple of items. Shit with that poise ring, man. We can go back to wearing our ninja suit and have poise. Hell yeah. Actually. Oh yeah, we got 40 poise, we got a fast roll. What's up? So we're gonna kind of take our time here because there is kind of a decent number of these bigger dudes. Elite Knight equipment. That ain't bad. Having the fast roll is really great. Alright. Kind of beating down on us a little bit there, but that's okay. A lot of times I don't really deal with the enemies in here too much. I just kind of run past most of them. But this time we're going to go ahead and fight them. We want to really be thorough here on going through here and getting everything. These guys can drop that shield. It's like the heaviest shield in the game, I think. But it's a very good shield. They can also drop their armor set and their, what you call it? Their armor set and I believe their weapon even. So, here we're going to summon the Phantom that's going to more or less do the fight for us. Hydrate a little bit before the boss fight. This episode's probably going to be a little bit of a long one. Because we're going to, this is like more or less an appetizer. We're going to go ahead and we're going to clear out the rest of this area. This isn't the first time we'll see the Witch Beatrice, but, you know, we got the Moonlight Butterfly going on. We'll go ahead and set our fireballs. But yeah, you see Beatrice is just going to kind of make quick work of it. We mostly just want to stay alive. Because, make no mistake, it'll do decent damage to us. Alright, that takes care of that. There it is, Soul of the Moonlight Butterfly. Our friend Witch Beatrice is taking her leave. 10,000 souls, that ain't too bad. But that's not all that we did that for. Souls are nice. Seeing our homie is nice. You know, Witch Beatrice, I don't really know too much of the lore behind her, but I do know that she's one of the NPCs that you can summon that I enjoy summoning more because I like having casters as my assistants. sorcery casters as help is always cool. Alright, the Watchtower basement key and the Divine Ember and a Homeward Bone. You can see one of Andre's homies up here, he didn't make it. But I believe we can give that ember to Andre. There's several blacksmiths, so you can't give every ember to Andre. It's not like Dark Souls 3 in that regard. In fact, Dark Souls 3, I think there's like only one or two embers anyway. But Andre is the only blacksmith in Dark Souls 3, which is not necessarily my favorite thing. I kind of like having a variety of blacksmiths that you have to do different things to get to, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. And yeah, there's still more shit in this woods, so we're gonna be doing that. Look at that snake. That is 100% an enemy. Tree's not, though. I believe we've pretty much cleared all but cleared everybody out of here. So there's another pathway that I recall. If I'm not mistaken, maybe over here. Yeah. Well, partisan. Not a bad weapon to have. We got that guy right there. Fuck. We got ninja rolls now, man. We got that fast roll action. That's what's up. Havel's ring. Wolf ring. We're Gucci. Alright. So that's pretty much all there is in this section of the forest. And this section of the forest is a section of the forest that we're worried about. We're not going to worry too much about the other parts of it. We'll come back to that later. There's more to it past the Hydra that we took care of in the other episode. In the previous episode. If you haven't seen it, what are you doing watching this one? I know it's a bit of a long one, but we kind of did a lot of odds and ends things in that last episode. So now we can go ahead and make our way to Sense Fortress. We took on a whole boss just as a fucking appetizer. So and we got completely owned by a Vagrant so far. So far. Now what you gonna do about it, buddy? I ain't worried about you. So now we're gonna go ahead. We got enough souls for some level up action. I think it's time we start putting some levels into our HP. We are almost capped out on stamina as it is, so might not be a bad time to level up the health a little bit. Especially considering we're moving forward into some more difficult territory. So a whole lot of health we've gained there. Now we make our way on over to Sense Fortress. Some people like to invade here because the place is generally kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. So if you're here and your hollowing is reversed, kind of be wary of that. If you're a miracle caster though, and you've got if you've got Wrath of the Gods, but also if you've just got Force, honestly, just Force alone can be good. Because you can take advantage of fall damage here. Ooh, having a little bit of a hard time there. You hate to see that many Estus is being used so early. God dang. That could have gone a lot better. I didn't really even need to use that last Estus there just now. But whatever. We're rolling with it. We're going to get up to a point, though, where you got to have a bit of confidence. You got to have some confidence going forward. Now, you've got a lot of options on how to deal with this guy, one of which is to just bait him into the traps. But we're just going to deal with him. Like, if you bait him into the traps, he'll get hit by him pretty much every time consistently. And if he gets hit by him, he'll fall down. The Titanite demons are gone, so he wouldn't have to worry about those anyway. But even if he did, he wouldn't because they're like his homie. Alright, so this is a bit of a shit placement for an enemy. But she's not that tough. Not so tough, not so tough. Watch yourself. Booby traps, my friends. So Sen's Fortress is the first place you want to start slapping treasure chests. I'm going to be completely honest with that because this is the first place we're going to find a mimic. So you see a homie sleeping right here? You ain't even worry about him. This guy? Ain't even worried about him. Take advantage of our fast running speed. Come up to this doorway here. It's just so satisfying. Alright, there she goes. So we go through the door. Bearing in mind that hole in the wall right there. And we got a dude right behind it. So like, you're starting to kind of see that this place doesn't really fuck around too much. We got a boulder right there. We're not even going to wait. We're going. We're going. We got hit, double hit, and immediately killed. Sen's Fortress is rough, man. This place is rough. So, honestly, I'm thinking we'll leave that here. We'll let this episode be a little bit shorter. Kind of call it right here, right? Take a break from the super duper long Dark Souls episodes. We took out a boss here. That's pretty much what all the criteria that I've had set for this playthrough for an episode. And we haven't even really been paying that much attention to criteria anyway, have we? So we'll call it here. Call this an episode. And on the next episode, we'll take what we just learned, put it into practice, and more effectively make our way through Sen's Fortress. Hopefully. As you can see, it's a whole lot of intimidation, but if you just stick to it, for the most part, it's not really that much to worry about. Honestly, once we get into that room, the room we died at just now, we will be fine. That gives us control over the boulder, where it's going and stuff. We can take out a few dudes, open up a certain path. The boulder will change if you get far enough away from it, but by the time that it changes, we should be able to get up to a spot where we can just kill the giant that drops them down in the first place, after having opened every essential wall that we need to open and everything else like that. Gucci. We will be fine. So, thank you guys for watching, though. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. For those of you who are still along on this journey, thank you for sticking with it. Thank you for not going hollow. Don't you dare go hollow. Because next time we're doing other things. Thank you for watching.